to 5-minute session. Today we will see some advancement in the Google Sheet query function, and we will learn that how we can add subquery within a query, and also we can add multiple ranges in the Google Sheet query function. So keep watching the video. Okay, now write the query function and apply the curly braces in the section where we will give the ranges to the function. Here I am giving the range number 1 from my sheet number 1. Okay, now stop here and see there are two ways to make separation between the ranges. One is simple comma and the second one is the semicolon. With comma separation, the ranges will be next to each other like I am doing now. With semicolon, the ranges will be after each other and forming a table like I am doing now, and you can see that. Hope you have get the understanding of comma and the semicolon. Now I am moving towards the next part of this query, which is the query syntax. Here the important point comes when you use this single range only in a Google Sheet query function. You use the column names like A, B, C, etc. in your Google Sheet query syntax. But once you have added the multiple ranges, subquery, or importing the range from any other sheet, then the query becomes the standard SQL query, and it will not recognize anymore the Google Sheet column names. That is why we will use the column names like col1, col2, etc. That is why we will use the column names like col1, col2, etc. like the SQL original column names. Now write the column names which you want to display. Here I am writing the column names. And close the double notation and the parentheses and hit the enter. Here I have the results that the query have made a combined table of two different data sets from two different sheets of two different months. Okay, now move on and let's discuss how we can add the cell references in the Google Sheet query function. Because the query syntax always recognizes the text as an input, to add the reference we have to write first the double notation and then the add sign. The reference window will be open here and allow you to select any cell from any sheet. Now select this cell. Here I am giving that the column C should be equal to this cell. Now close the query and hit the enter and see the results. One thing you need to take care that you have start the reference with the signs double notation and the and you will close it by the and the double notation. Here query is not working because the input value is the text and we have give it the reference of a number. To make it text, you have to write the single notation before and at the end of this reference like I am doing now and hit the enter. Now you can see we have the results as per the criteria which we have mentioned in the cell. Now change the any value from the drop down and see is it working fine or not. We have changed the different values and we have see that the query is giving us the right information. Now we will move to the next part of this video, that is the subquery within a query. Here we already have the query. Now write the query function before this query again. Now the results from the earlier query will become the data range of this query. Then write the syntax of your second query, and here at this point I am selecting the column of my choice. You can also select of your own. Now close the double notation and the parentheses and hit the enter and you have your result. Hope you have liked this video, and if you have liked this video, please do like, comment and share, and also subscribe the channel and hit the bell icon. Until then, take care, good care and peace. We will see you in the next episode of the advanced Google Sheet query function.